UFC 317 was last night. Holy crap, what a card it was. Bunch of action-packed fights. Fights that finished in the first round. Just overall, a ton of finishes. In this video, I'm going to be going through each fight from the first fight of the early prelims to the main event. Okay? Starting off with Hanata Denise versus Alvin Hines. I mean, it was just a basic heavyweight fight, okay? Alvin Hines, first fight in the UFC, kind of what I expected. It's kind of slow, like I saw in his past fights. Hard hitter, though. Really hard hitter. Hanata Denise obviously has a lot more experience, more power, more speed. Just an overall tougher guy, in my opinion. And it showed because of the decision. A little cuckoo, in my opinion, but he got it done. Yeah, nothing much to say about that fight. Great way to start off the card. Just a good scrap. It was a banger. Two tough guys just going at it. I'm excited to see Hanata Denise's what's in his future for the heavyweight division. I think that he can go pretty far, honestly. But going on to the next fight, Nico Price against Jacoby Smith. Okay, Nico Price is obviously he's been fighting for a while. He's a tough guy. I didn't really expect anything more than what he did. Kind of surprised me a little bit with his defense on the ground, and also just like he's just a fighter, bro. You can just tell he just loves to fight. He came to fight. He fought a tough young guy with powerful hands. Jacoby Smith even said in one of his interviews at the end of his fight that he was not expecting Nico to fight like that. The way that he was throwing the back fist from the bottom and all that stuff, everything. He said he just wasn't expecting that from a guy like Nico. I kind of was, just because I've seen his past fights. He's a tough guy, but especially with like his age, I wasn't expecting like that kind of a Nico. He has won against the best, like Robbie Lawler and obviously more. But yeah, Jacoby Smith ended up submitting him with a rear naked choke. Not really surprised. I kind of thought it was going to be a knockout, to be honest. I didn't think it was going to be a rear naked choke. I never really seen a lot of Jacoby's grappling game. I always knew him for his power and everything. So I thought he was going to knock him out, but got the job done anyway. Tough guy. Both guys are just warriors. It was a great fight. But moving on to the next fight. Terrence McKini versus... Okay. Bear with me here. I'm going to try to pronounce this guy's name. Viacheslav Borchev. That's pretty good, I think. Fast fight. Okay. Terrence McKini with an anaconda choke. Didn't expect anything less of the guy. He's a beast. I thought he was going to go out there and knock him out like I did with Jacoby Smith. But finished him. I think it was like 40-some seconds. I finished him fast. It wasn't really a competition. Got out there, struck him, got him to the ground. Anaconda choke, tap. Pretty fast. Nothing else to really say about that. Terrence McKini is a beast. I want to see more of him in the future. I want to see a guy that's more of a competition for him, to see how he can react against a person that's the same level as him or even better. I think that he can really go far in the fight game and how he can adapt to someone that is better than him. But moving on to the next fight. By the way, I'm gonna also be giving my predictions. You guys obviously saw my last video. I give my predictions for this card. So far, the three I just said, 3 for 3 right now. That's gonna change right now. I was 3 for 1 because of Viviana Araujo versus Tracy Cortez. That turned me 3-1. I was thinking Tracy Cortez in the beginning, switched to Vivian because Vivian's striking's really good, but she didn't really display that in this fight. Tracy Cortez just took her down. They were going back and forth. I mean, Vivian turned the takedowns around a little bit. I think she took her down a couple times, or once. It was more of a grappling match. Tracy did really good on the feet, though. Tracy looked a lot better than she did in her last fight. Obviously, the last fight was like against a lot harder of a woman, but in Rose. But Tracy, yeah, she impressed me. I think that she should be getting what's her ranking right now? I don't even remember her ranking. I think she's like what is she, 8? I think. I don't know. But she should be going up in the rankings. Getting a title shot sooner or later. If she keeps performing like the way she did last night. Dominant performance. Surprised me, if I'm being real. I thought Vivian was going to KO her, if I'm being real. I really did. But impressive performance from Tracy Cortez. Dominant performance. Moving on to the next fight. Haidider Emil versus Jose Delgado. Wasn't surprised. That's what I predicted. I predicted Jose was going to knock him out. Jose in his past fights I've seen, heavy hands, explosive, fast fighter, flying knee to the left hook, I'm pretty sure it was. Knocked him out cold. In I think a minute. It was fast. Don't expect anything less from that guy. Freaking beast, okay? Beast. I'm really excited to see him in the future and who his next couple of opponents are. I think that he can go really far in the UFC. I really do. Haidider Emil was a really good fighter, okay? 11-0 he was. Now he's 11-1. Jose is now 10-1. So that really impressed me with the way he, the guy, I mean, Haider's tough. He's a tough guy, but for him to just, freaking knock him out that fast, that shows the level difference there. But that kind of impressed me. So I'm excited to see where Jose goes in the future. I think that his striking game is really tough, and it'll make a lot of guys struggle in the fight. So I'm excited to see where he goes. Last fight of the prelims until we get to the main card. Jack Hermansson against Gregory Rodriguez. I predicted this, okay? Gregory has such powerful hands. Jack has been off for a year and a half. Come on, bro. Come on. He's been off for a while. His striking sucks. I don't care what anybody says. His striking's terrible. His grappling is obviously his better. That's what his strong point is. But it wasn't going to go there. I wasn't scared of going there. Gregory is a young guy. Powerful hands. He's a Brazilian monster, dude. He knocked him out. Cold walk-off. Wasn't shocked in any way. That's what I expected. Yeah. Jack needs to retire. I think he should be done. Gregory, I want to see where he goes. I'm really excited to see where he goes. I think he's going to go really far. But that was probably my favorite. Yeah, that was definitely my favorite prelim fight. But yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Won 5 out of 1. 5-1, I mean. Pretty good. I think that's pretty good for prelims and early prelims mixed, okay? But going on to the part that people actually care about, the main card, okay? First fight being Payton Talib against Felipe Lima. Okay, this fight I was shocked about, not gonna lie. I had Felipe Lima winning. Just saying, I had him winning. I thought he was gonna out-grapple him, take him down, ground and pound him, submit him. That's what I thought was gonna happen. Didn't happen that way at all. Holy crap, Payton shocked me. His wrestling got so much better. So much better. Obviously, outclassed him on the feet. Felipe, he was just diving for the legs constantly. At the end of the fight, that's all he was doing. He knew he couldn't stand with him. You know what I mean? Payton's takedown defense is really good. Got taken out a couple times, reversed it, got back up, outstruck him on the feet. Nothing more you can really ask for. Payton took him down at one point. Yeah, that's what shocked me, though. Payton went for takedowns. Who I would never have thought he would have done that. But he did. Got him and ground and pounded him. So that was really good. He landed a lot of significant combos on Lima. 1-2, leg kick. He did a spinning wheel kick at one point. He dominated. He had full control of that fight. And it really shocked me. I did not expect that at all. I expected a lot more from Felipe. Payton's very good at scrambling. Surprisingly, because usually that's something real wrestlers are really good at, but he's really good at scrambling. I would consider Payton a wrestler, bro. After there's a performance, come on now. You can't not consider him a wrestler. He's a tough guy. Just overall, control the fight, won with dominant performance. I can't diss the guy, even though I had Felipe winning. So, I'm 5-2 now. But that's all right, because I wanted Payton to win. But I didn't have him winning, so that's that. But, it was a really, really good fight. I'm really excited to see what Payton's has coming up next. I think that I'm not going to vote against him anymore because of his performance last night. But moving on to the next fight. Beneil Dariush against Hanato Moicano. I told everybody this, bro. You guys wouldn't even know. I'm not saying you guys did this, but you guys wouldn't even know how much I got dissed for saying Beneil's going to beat Moicano. This is why I'm the best predictor in the game, bro. This is why. No one said Beneil besides me. I'm telling you this, okay? Beneil started off kind of rough. I'm not going to even lie, okay? Started off, he was, what I remember, he was chopping down Hanato Moicano's lead leg, hurting him a lot, making him damn near trip. Just overall chopping his leg down. It was back and forth, really good striking throughout they both showed their striking abilities in the first round. The round ended, though, with Moicano dropping Dariush, which gave him the round. But Dariush, shit, I thought he was out. I thought he was out right there. I was so freaking worried. But he got out of it. He scrambled out of it, went to his jiu-jitsu, didn't do anything with it, but he just survived because he knew there's only a couple seconds left. But that shows his toughness, okay? But then he just got dropped, comes out second round, starts swinging wild. Like, he was swinging to knock him out. And then took him down. Dished out ground and pound. Bro, he was dominating him on the ground. Overall. Everyone's saying, oh yeah, Moicano's grappling's, but no, it's not. Dariush's grappling is so much better. So much better. And I've been saying this. This is why I picked him. He's outstriking him, laying those kicks, takedowns, ground and pound, like I said. He was just getting better as the rounds were going on. That's what it was. Getting better as the rounds were going on. That's all it is. And what I will say about this is most guys obviously get worse and get more tired. This was not in the case of Dariush. Bro started off very slow, losing, got dropped actually. Came back even harder, ended up winning by decision. Moicano, you need to work on your freaking cardio, bro. Everyone kept saying to me, Moicano was just exhausted, okay? I get that. I get he was exhausted, but that's the fight game. He knows that by now. Come on now. You can't expect to go against high-level guys and not have good cardio. To be exhausted by the second round, come on. Bro was already exhausted by the end of the second round. Trust me, I get it. I fought before. It is tiring, okay? But you had how long, dude, to train and get your cardio up against a guy like Dariush, who you say you're younger than by like 14 days, okay? It's disappointing that a guy like that has showed like he was beating him. I'll say straight up, he was beating Dariush. And if he had better cardio, he probably would have beat him, okay? It's all about who has better cardio at the end, who has more heart. But Dariush had more skill, I guess, because he was out grappling him, ground and pounding him. Moicano couldn't do crap, okay? So that's what I had to say about Beneil and Moicano. Got that pick right. Proved everyone wrong. Happy about that. Moving on to the best fight of the night, and I actually got fight of the night. A war, a bloody battle. Brandon Royval versus Joshua Van. Okay, this fight was insane. Okay, this fight was something that I was not expecting. Okay, I'm not gonna even lie. I said Brandon Royval was gonna win. I don't know why. I really don't. I always knew Joshua Van was the guy, but he only fought Bruno Silva. I'm not saying he's definitely good. Bruno's a beast. But I didn't think he was going to beat Brandon, if I'm being real. They're both the same skill level, and I saw it like that, but I just looked at, okay, who has more experience? Who's fought harder guys before and won? Brandon Royval, okay? So that's why I said him. Never saying that again. Never doubting Joshua again. It was a war that I did expect, though. I did expect that it was going to be a war no matter who won. But Brandon shocked me kind of. His boxing is not that good. I thought his boxing was another level, okay? It's not. It's really not. Joshua outboxed him the whole time. The only thing Brandon had that was really, really good was the jab. That landed square in his face. That's it. That's all he had was the jab. That's all he had for the rest of the fight. Keeping his distance was really good. His distance was really good. Obviously, he should be good at that. But he was really sloppy. Like, his boxing, I mean, I guess I should have guessed that watching him against Pantoja. before, I mean, his boxing is pretty sloppy, but it worked for him. So I thought it was going to work against Van. Because I really doubted Van's boxing. I really did. Because I thought that he went against guys that weren't that good of boxers. So he wouldn't be able to compete with Brandon, but he did. And he whooped them on the feet. Brandon started off with leg kicks, constant leg kicks. Why didn't you stick with that, bro? He stopped doing leg kicks. Like, they were literally kicking him off balance, hurting his leg. Why did you stop that? I don't understand why. It makes no sense to me. He shouldn't have stopped that. It was really helping him in the fight. I don't know why he did that. But he did, so I can't change that. But yeah, like I said, Royval kept his distance really well. The thing that sucks about that is Joshua Van is the biggest pressure fighter ever, bro. Great boxer and is able to get in the pocket so easily. Great head movement. Amazing head movement. Reads is the guy, he's his opponent. Yeah, pressure fighter. So a pressure fighter against Royval is not that good. Because I wouldn't say Royval is that good of a counterpuncher. I mean, he's alright, but he's not like that good compared to Van. He was just on point, dude. He was just on point, piecing him up. He was reading everything he was doing. He was just beating him. Royval put up a good fight, though. It was a good fight. I'm not saying it was a one-sided fight. It definitely wasn't. Royval landed a ton of shots. Tough shots, I'm saying. That's another thing. I thought Royval wasn't a really out-grapple Van. I really did. Because Royval, he's a good grappler. I mean, even especially on his back. I really did. The one thing that Royval did really good, like I said, was his jab, was fighting on the outside. When he was at his distance, fighting on the outside of the ring, he was winning, bro. He was winning. That's what he should have stayed doing, but he didn't. He was winning. He let Joshua get in the pocket, and that's what screwed him, because Joshua, that's where he's best at. He's shorter than him, and that's what he's best at. Being in the pocket, staying close, landing knees, uppercuts, everything that he can do in the pocket. And it was a close fight. Best round of the fight, third round, last round. It was all hard from there, okay? Both throwing bombs of punches. The thing that won the third round, obviously overall, Joshua was winning. But the thing that won the third round for Joshua was he dropped him in the last freaking 10 seconds. It was insane. I was watching that, bro. I was like, okay. I saw Brandon kept dropping his hands. I saw he wasn't taking the punches that well. And then Joshua landed one square in the jaw. Dropped him. Luckily, Brandon's good at, like, jiu-jitsu. I mean, he didn't really do any jiu-jitsu, but he literally just tried to grab his legs. Luckily, he got saved with 10 seconds, bro. Because if there was like 30 seconds, he would have been out. I think he would have TKO'd him. But he didn't because it was 10 seconds. So he got saved. But Joshua Van really shocked me. A lot of props to you, dude. Really, I give you props. You're a tough guy. But moving on to the co-main event. Aleandre Pantoja versus Kai Kara-France. Yo, go back to my video that I posted about their breakdown. What did I say? Literally what happened is what I said. Please go watch it right after you watch this video, okay? I literally said first round. Okay, first of all, Pantoja was outstriking Kai Kara-France. I don't know how. Kai Kara-France is a Muay Thai fighter. Didn't show it, okay? He landed a couple things. Pantoja with those nasty calf kicks, chopping him down and getting him off balance. Okay, what I predicted was that Pantoja was come out, strike with him a little, take him down, ground and pound him, get his back, lock up the body triangle. That's what he did in the first round, and I said he was going to end the round like that. Guess what happened? He ended the round like that. Second round, exactly what I said, go watch it, is what happened. Okay? Just striking most of the time. You know, he was holding, obviously, I think he was beating Kai Kara-France. Kai Kara-France was like, I think he was really timid. I think he was really worried about the takedown threat. He was very timid. He was like scared, it looked like. So he didn't really throw a lot. But then, third round, I predicted that he was going to go out there, strike a little bit, take him down right away, catch his back, lock up the body triangle, lock up the rear naked choke, tap him out. That's what the heck happened, bro. If you haven't seen the fight, go watch the fight. But watch my prediction before we watch the fight, and literally it's a rundown of what the heck the fight was. That's all I'm saying. I predicted that. It was an easy fight for Pantoja. It was too easy. It really was, and that's what I said it was going to be. We need to see Aleandre Pantoja against Joshua Van ASAP. Okay, we need to see this fight. I'm not going to say my prediction right now. I'm going to wait for when it gets scheduled. I'll give you guys my prediction later. I'll let you guys wait on that. But I already have it in my mind of who I think's going to win. But we need to see that ASAP. Joshua Van's already proven himself against tough guys. All I got to say. That's all I got to say. We got to see that fight ASAP. But Pantoja, like I said, put a beating on Kaikar France. Kaikar France didn't need to be in there with him. Someone else should have been in there with him. Joshua Van. Brandon Royval could have been in there with him again, bro, and put up a better fight than Kaikar France. I'm being straight up. He could have. But that's what I said. It wasn't going to happen, and that's what happened. So moving on to the main event of the night. Ilia Topuria versus Charles Oliveira. I told everybody, bro. I told everybody. Ilia is going to knock Oliveira out. He knocked him out before I said he was going to. I gave Oliveira a little grace. I said he was going to knock him out in the second round. First round, bro. 2 minutes in. You know how many people texted me saying, yo, Oliveira's going to knock out Topuria. He's going to submit him. Submitting, okay. A little reasonable. Knockout? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? He's going to knock out Topuria? Come on, bro. I get you guys liked Oliveira. I love Oliveira too. I wanted Oliveira to win. Bro, come on. Be a little realistic here. Like, Holloway had a steel chin compared to Oliveira, bro. Oliveira doesn't even have a steel chin. He has a terrible chin. Look what he did at Holloway. I mean, come on now. Be real. Like, I'll say Oliveira was holding his own. I'll give him props. He was holding his freaking own in the beginning. Okay? Start off the fight. Oliveira, leg kicks, like I said. Because, like I said, Ilia's really heavy on his lead leg. Okay? So right there, calf kicks. Got him off balance. I was like, okay, that's really good. He threw like 1 or 2 teeps. Really good. I wish he would have thrown more. But then he went straight to the underhooks. Double underhook. Grabbed him. Tried to throw him. Ilia reversed it and ended up on top. Okay? I was like, bro, get up. Screw that crap. Don't stay on top of Oliveira. That's just dumb. He got on side control, ground and powder a little, got up. Oliveira grabbed his ankle. Just going for the ankle lock. I was freaking screaming, bro. Come on. I cannot see that. It cannot. A title fight like this cannot end like that. He was really close. Ilia literally was just kicking his leg out, running. He was out of there. He was just out of there. He got out, was kicking him like a dog, bro. Kicking his legs like a dog. Like, he was just kicking them. And I was like, bro, don't mess with that. Like, Oliveira was chilling back like this. Like, you know what? Just, come on, bro. Nah. Ilia let him get up, thankfully. Got up. What happened? Knocked him out. Like, it's sad. A right hook, dude. It's sad. It was the most sad I've ever been watching a fight. A KO. That's the most sad I've ever been. But it happened. Ilia is another level, guys. He is. He just is. And if you go watch my short, I talked about Ilia. I'm going to make more videos in the future about Ilia. Just Ilia. And his future in the UFC. But guys, I don't know how many times he has to, like, prove everyone wrong to get that he's the best. Everyone thought Volk was going to win. Bro, he knocked Volk out cold. Everyone thought Holloway. I mean, not everybody, but most people thought Holloway knocked him out. Everybody, I think, knew deep down Ilia was going to win, but just said Charles was going to love him. Knocked him out. Come on, guys. These guys are legends. These guys are amazing, like, fighters. They're champions. Like, what else does the dude need to do, honestly? What does he need to do? He is going to beat on Paddy Pimblett. I don't want to hear the debate that Paddy's going to beat him. That's not a debate. It's not a debate. I'm not going to play around with that. If you guys want me to do a live and do a Q&A or debate the subscribers about anything, UFC, specifically Ilia against Paddy Pimblett, I'm down. Just comment below if you want to see that. But anyway, bro, the hardest competition Ilia has in lightweight division is Arman Sarukian, and he's gonna knock him out cold, dude. The wrestling threat, yeah, I'll say that's tough for Ilia, but he's gonna knock him out. He's gonna, straight up. And then he'll beat Gaethje too. That's what I'm saying. He owns the lightweight division already. Okay? He just does. And then he's gonna move to welterweight. Everyone pulls oh yeah, he's really short, dude. He's really short. Bro, height doesn't mean nothing. The dude's powerful. He's strong. He's stocky. He's fine, bro. Look at Daniel Cormier for heavyweight. Dude's 5'10". And he dominated. He was a champion, bro. He's a double champion. Like, come on, bro. Size does not matter. Ilia is beating every welterweight, bro. I don't care what anybody says. He's beating Belal. If you want me to explain this later on in a new video, I'll do that. He's beating Belal. He's beating Usman. He's beating Buckley. He's beating... And they're all bigger than him. I get that. I get that. Trust me. I don't care, though. That doesn't mean anything. People say in the grappling it does. Okay, we'll see then. I'll explain more. He's beating JDM. He's beating Islam, bro. Islam's going to give him the toughest fight, in my opinion. He's still beating Islam. I'll go into this later, okay, guys? Enough with my Ilia rant. I really appreciate the support, guys. I really enjoyed doing this. And any ideas you guys have, please comment in the comment section. I got you guys, okay? Have a blessed day, guys. Thank you guys for watching.